Chelyabinsk Region, South Ural, the territory rich with natural resources and legendary plants, the territory of craftsmen, workers, mechanical engineers and merchants. Here, ancient mountain summits are combined with boundless plains. Once, there was the legendary Silk Road here, the main connection between two worlds, Europe and Asia. Nowadays, Chelyabinsk region is the urbanized, populated and economically developed area. Every 5 years, the volume of gross regional product in the South Urals doubles. More than 40 investment projects are being developed in the region. The main areas are power engineering, metallurgy, machine engineering, agricultural automation system and tourism. Having been included into the national and world economy for about 3 centuries, the region is expanding export relations with Europe and Asia. The heart of the region, the capital of South Ural, is the city of Chelyabinsk, gates to Siberia. This name was given to the city at the end of the 19th century, when the Siberian Railway was constructed. At that very time, Chelyabinsk started to turn into the link between the European and Asian part of Russia. Today, the city remains a large transport connection point. Here, the federal roads and railways are concentrated. One can make it here from any part of the world. More than 3,000 passengers fly into Balandino International Airport every day. Chelyabinsk is the 7th most populated city in Russia. It is one of the largest economical, business and industrial centers of the country. The economy of the region is well balanced, which draws it nearer to the standards of the developed countries. The region implements the program of integrated support of small and medium enterprise. This economic area comprises a quarter of inner regional production of South Ural. Heavy industry is the support for South Ural economy. This sector comprises about 40% of the region's revenue. This is the Chelpipe plant, the standard of Russian innovative production. Due to the launch of LDP rolling mill Vysota 239, the term white metallurgy is now associated not only with medicine and electronics, but also with heavy industry. The facility completely meets the requirements of Russian fuel power production in the pipes of large diameter. Ural Automobile Plant is the town-forming enterprise for the town of Miaz. The first automobile rolled off the production line in 1944. The factory produces all-wheel drive trucks called the Ural, the cars which are known worldwide for its cross-country ability. Chelyabinsk region is the steel heart of Russia. Every 4th ton of rolled ferrous metal production in the country is produced in the furnaces of South Ural. One of the leading ferrous metal enterprises in Russia and in the world is Magnitogorsk Iron and Steel Works. This industrial giant not only produces the goods for the country's needs, but supplies third part of all the volume of rolled metal production overseas. Traditionally, South Ural is the area of the outstanding mechanic engineers. Specialized machinery assembled at the enterprises of the region can be met all over the globe, from red-hot deserts to Arctic stations. Chelyabinsk Tractor Factory produces tractors, pipe-laying machines and bulldozers. During the Great Patriotic War, the enterprise was producing tanks, without which the victory would be impossible. Thanks to Chelyabinsk Tractor Factory, Chelyabinsk was given its popular name, Tankograd. Heavy and mechanical engineering industry is the core of the region's economy. However, fertile lands and the climate perfectly suitable for farming is another advantage of the region. 80% of the region's territory is suitable for agriculture. Powerful agriculture of the region is the basis of the developed food manufacturing industry. Food brands of South Ural are famous far beyond the region. The history of Soyuz Pishiprom Association started as early as at the end of the 19th century, from the establishment of the first wheat grinding mill on the bank of the Mias River. Nowadays, the company produces pasta, flour of all sorts, grains, eggs and poultry meat. Modern agricultural complex Churilovo is the largest greenhouse facility in the Urals. Here, 25,000 tons of vegetables and herbs are grown every year. Despite the fact that the facility is close to the metropolis, the greenhouse harvesting process is completely ecological, which is now possible due to the brand new agro-technologies. Meat products of Ariant Food Factory is recognized and welcomed in every Ural family. The company produces more than 300 types of meat products from its own primary products, working under the slogan, "From the field to the counter." Chelyabinsk also earned its fame as one of the sportive centers of Russia. For the last decade, the city repeatedly had taken part into the large-scale international events: world and European curling, judo, taekwondo, ice skating, and water polo championships. Traktor Ice Arena is the symbol of South Ural sports. It is the place where the most significant sport events are organized. Traktor Ice Arena is the home arena for Traktor hockey team. The achievements of the region would be impossible without the developed and rich culture. Opera and ballet theatre plays the role of the guardian of the world's traditions in Chelyabinsk region. It is not only the main theatre of South Ural, but also the outstanding cultural institution of the country. Its opera and dancing troupe includes honoured artists of Russia. There are 44 higher education institutions in the region. South Ural is the real talent foundry in the sphere of mechanical engineering, heavy industry and agriculture. The core of science and education of the region is South Ural State University. Its key line of development is scientific research. Chelyabinsk region is transiting to new sixth technological wave. Similar to the rest of the world, the region initiates informational and communicational projects. In 2015, the first IT park was launched in Chelyabinsk. Here, in the area of 2,500 square meters, young specialists are engaged into the development and implementation of technical systems, brand new software in the area of 3D computer vision, and render tasks for 3D graphics. Metran Industrial Group is the leading Russian manufacturing plant operating in the market of smart measurement instruments, final control elements, and process control systems. Under localization strategy, a new office and manufacturing facility celebrated the grand opening in 2015 in Chelyabinsk. High-tech production covers an area of almost 30,000 square meters with state-of-the-art equipment and research laboratories. Products and solutions manufactured here are of high demand far beyond Chelyabinsk region. The customers include companies from Russia and CIS. Chelyabinsk region is located in the most ancient mountains of the planet. Rich geological history of the region attracts the scientists and tourists all over the world. World-famous Chelyabinsk meteorite flashed over the territory of the region and fell into the lake Chelyabinsk in February 2013. Today, this incredible artifact is kept in State History Museum. Nature reserve lands of South Ural are called Russian Switzerland and Ural Alps. Relief of the region is marked all over with hundreds of rivers and thousands of lakes. In summer, tourists are attracted to the primeval mountains and ponds, health resorts and recreation centres. In winter, to ski resorts of the international level. The cleanest, Turgoyak Lake, the pearl of South Ural, is the little brother of Baikal. The complex of archaeological monuments, megaliths erected by a human about 6,000 years ago, is located on one of the islands of the lake, Vera Island. Taganai National Park is another miraculous nook of the region. Due to the particular arrangement of the national park, people from all over the world have a great opportunity to visit the unique forests, walking along stone rivers and climbing ancient mountaintops, whilst not damaging fragile nature resources. Arkayem Historical Archaeological Nature Reserve is located on the plain in the south of the region. Here, people are in search of traces of their ancestors. 70 objects, historical monuments of the Bronze Age, the most important for the world science, are preserved at the territory of the reserve. Chelyabinsk region has the developed transport network, huge labour, scientific and production power, distinctive natural resources, and unique history. Chelyabinsk region is the place to implement new ideas and to keep the best traditions. This is the place where taiga forest and fertile plain form the single whole, and heavy industry serves for the best for a modern person. This is the region open to everything new. This is the place where the history continues. This is our story, our region. Chelyabinsk region.